Okay, not the usual intro you guys are used to, but this video is semi-serious. Not as serious as it would have been a few months ago, which I did make an update video, but it was very quickly outdated by 2 or 3 days later. So, I have no idea what to start with, because 3 things are pretty big. So, dang. I'm not sure because two out of the 3 are tied for what's most important to mention. I don't know, but I guess I'll start with life. Obviously, I do not talk much about my life on here, mostly because in general, I am a very private person. But I will say since December, I have done something, and that something has actually happened. It's a positive something, a very positive something, and I'm very happy about it. It's very, very different to something that I have ever done before, but it's I'm so happy about it. I'm about to cry. But I'll just say that when you grow up working with family for most of your life, it's finally relieving to be doing something different that you know that they can't do. So I will be away from family, and it is absolutely great. By away, I don't mean like physically away. I just mean doing my own thing. I'll still be with my family, of course, but it's very nice. But with that being said, that's pretty much the number one reason why I have not been doing reaction videos and just basically videos in general, despite another little something that I have started. Maybe you'll find it around here somewhere because I'm not going to announce it. But yeah, this particular thing, not the other thing that I just mentioned, the thing about life that I guess you could say applied to, it requires a lot of my attention because the first day I felt like I was back in school. I was like, oh, this needs to be taken seriously. Like, I need to actually study. So yeah, it's been a wild ride, and I can't wait. I mean, it's technically gotten started already, but yeah, I need to learn a lot of things. Like, it really is a lot, but no matter what, I'm always going to be learning as I go. And even people who have been there for years, even they say that they've been still learning. And overall, the environment there is really, really refreshing. Like, it is so nice not being in a kitchen. If you guys ever wondered, yes, that's kind of where I've mostly worked in my life, is in a kitchen. So retail, customers, you can only imagine. Even though technically this one is kind of like retail, but not quite. It is, but it isn't. I can't talk. I'm still dealing with people, but just in a different way, I suppose. So yeah, so who knows when I'll be able to do reaction videos. I'm not gonna say in this update video if I have done any or not, because I kind of don't want this to get very quickly outdated. But from now on, videos in general will just be scattered about here and there, because I really, really want to concentrate on this. It is such a big game changer because it's now motivating me to do other things, aka, adult stuff, like driving. But yeah, that's all of that. That's just a very somewhat brief explanation about that part. The next important thing, I have been wanting to talk about this for at least 2-3 years, which is how long I have been wanting to change the wall. And my voice kind of cracked when I said change, but I do not care. Yes, the wall. The wall that has kind of been the same since like 2022. Okay, so I already made up my mind of how I want this wall to be, well, how I would like for this wall to be, because, you know, posters are not designed to be small like they used to be. And it's very annoying, because I've already done measurements, and yeah, two of the posters that I would like to be up here are freakishly big and would overlap each other. It would literally be from the height of this blanket to like past Freddy, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And yes, I am wearing something of each fandom except for Digital Circus, which I will get to in a moment. But yes, the wall, it's going to change. It's going to happen. So I'm not sure if I want to say what my idea is of how I would like it to be, just in case if it doesn't happen. But no, the wall changing is going to happen. But so the plan is One Piece is going to be on here for sure. It's a must. Sorry, I'm not sorry, but I have been watching One Piece since I was young. I've been watching it since 2006. So it absolutely has to be up here. So it's going to be One Piece, obviously FNAF, Poppy Playtime, Stranger Things, and The Amazing Digital Circus, which I need to get posters of. So working on that right now. So that Stranger Things poster is most likely going to stay because, like I said, posters these days are freakishly big, and the one that my mom got me is a perfect size. So honestly, it might just stay in the same spot. Who knows? I'm just trying to figure out where FNAF and One Piece are going to go, because who knew that FNAF would mean so much to me like One Piece does. But One Piece is still number one, no matter what. So, but yes, that is the idea, is to change up the wall. And as I get into new things, I'm hoping to add more if I could, because clearly I am on very limited space. This is what I'm working with. Whatever it is that you guys can see at the moment, that is the space I am working with. Theoretically, if posters were the proper size, like they were years ago, I'd be able to fit a lot more. But because now they're like the size of a child, I can no longer fit, 10 posters on here, even if I wanted to. So that is what's happening with that. Now, for the third thing that I've been debating about forever, almost since I started the channel, actually. I wasn't sure about it at first, but now I've been on the fence about it for at least, I would say 2 years at least. And that would be taking off the hat. Got you there, didn't I? Yes, you're better off seeing me more without the hat than the mask. This mask ain't going nowhere. I will admit, though, it is annoying having to put on the mask and then the hat and then the glasses, and yeah, it's a whole thing. You would think it'd be simple, but no. But if I were to ever take off this hat, I feel like it would also be kind of strange because it's quote-unquote iconic. I've been wearing it ever since Game Theory came out with it, and I think it was 2021? 2020, jeez, that was... So yes, I've been wearing the same hat for like 4 or 5 years already, and I do have a second one, by the way. It's not opened, but I bought it for just in case purposes if this one happens to, fall apart somehow. I don't know, guys. Should I not wear the hats anymore? Should I still wear them? And I would most likely still wear a FNAF hat because I do have the security breach one, and I'm pretty sure I have a couple more that are snapback hats. So I would still be wearing a hat, but you guys would just see my hair and my giant forehead. And I would finally be able to wear just this hat. As for the channels themselves, I don't want to say anything, because if I say, oh, I did this, I did that, and then if it doesn't happen, I don't want to. But they'll just get videos once in a blue moon. I don't want to say when or where or what it is that I have, but yeah, it's basically going to be spontaneous, which is basically how it's been for the past years. I just update whenever. I'm a wild card. That's basically all I have for now. I know I don't say this enough, but thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. Whether you guys just watch this channel or even my gaming channel or my Starbrew Corner channel, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Alright, let me end this video before I end up talking way too much. So, in conclusion, it is life-changing stuff. The wall, which is definitely going to be changing sometime soon, who knows, but you'll obviously know when you see it. And whether or not if the hat is coming off. Thank you guys for watching this update video, and with that being said, I will see you later, alligators.